Redoing my review of the 2014 New York Comic Con Tommy Oliver Legendary Ranger Key set. I didn't really go into depth with it as I much did last time. First off, I like to start with the box. Over here you have the visual Bandai license, the date of New York Comic Con, and the Comic Con logo itself, whichever Power Rangers it is. It's weird because it says a choking hazard for children under 3 years old. It also says like 15 plus year. Probably because of the, probably because they knew it was going to be a collector's item. Over here you have the Green Rangers, the first start of Tommy Oliver's career. The Power Rangers Thunderbolt that can be seen in the logo and on Alpha. It sort of combines like the two eras with the Zordon era and the Neo Saban era. On the back you have the story of Tommy Oliver. Pretty epic. They first start off with the Green, his origin, and him fighting Jason, even though they don't specifically see Jason, which is very interesting. Like they just make sure it's mainstream so people know. They mentioned Zeo, they mentioned Forever Red, even though that's not really shown in this thing, in this Ranger Key set. There's some story told, not so much, and there is a bit of a legacy. It seems like a wall at like a baseball stadium or something, how they have these faded out images. They mentioned Red Turbo when he saved the Earth from Divatox. So he's two reds. No Forever Red. Confusion there. It'd be interesting if they made a Kamen Rider double thing for those two. That would never happen now because of the lack of Kamen Rider continuity in Power Rangers. Black Dino Gem. Tommy Oliver is undeniably the epitome of what it means to be a Power Ranger. They should have added the line, or 5, which would have been cool. Here's the Bandai logo again. Toys. Spawn Power Rangers. There's not too much to say. Limited edition in a very standout font compared to the faded out Tommy Oliver Legendary Ranger Key set. Like it's very user friendly. Like they make sure like certain words in certain font, which is pretty cool. It's made in China. It's very foggy now. Oh, there it goes. Actual size, style, and decoration may vary. I wonder if there's any like limited edition like misprints or something of these keys. I really don't know. Cypress, California. That's interesting. So if there's any problems, you know who to bother. 2014 Bandai. Spawn Capital Group, Power Rangers LLC. All related copyright stuff. As mentioned, because there's a lot of copyrights with like the Tommy character. Proof of purchase, like a code down here, and in French and Spanish. Buying. I don't know what it says. See the top. Well, the top has all the other Rangers, which is interesting. It's pretty cool. I should probably name them in case people don't know. You have Zeo, White Mighty Morphin, Green Mighty Morphin, Black Dino Thunder, Red Turbo. I don't even know if it's the original images or not. Probably should do a comparison later. You have Zeo, White Mighty Morphin, Green Mighty Morphin, Black Dino, Red Turbo. Sounds about right. I don't know if it's the exact same image though. Probably compare it later. No, it's not the same image. His head's on the tilted a little bit, just so you know. So wait, on to opening the set. It's cool. You always have to open left to right. That's how they design it. Because they know more people are right-handed, I guess. Sorry for the extreme zoom in. Extreme zoom in. Oh my god. Triple zoom in. Sorry for being annoying. So yeah, here are the keys. And they displayed it pretty much exactly how they displayed it on the outside. Have your red. Let me see my finger. Get the shadow. You see my finger. Red Zeo Ranger, white Mighty Morphin, green Mighty Morphin, black Dino Thunder, red Turbo. Just like on the back. Just like on top. They easily could have made that very lazy. I'll make it longer. They easily could have made that very lazy and not make it consistent, but they kept some consistency for that to add to the bit of product development and marketing for fans of the product. Is that the rest of the shield on the left? I really don't know. It sort of fits, but I don't know if it's perfectly in there because like this thing is a hole, so you don't know if it perfectly fits in. So again, 2014 New York Comic Con exclusive, making it feel a little bit more special. You spent all that $100 to go to the convention, and then that hassle of like buying it offline because this is before they had the logins this year in 2016. Because like it's very hard to get into a Comic Con because like they always have it like in noon when you're like working because like they expect it to be teens going for some odd reason. And then you can't get in because like the website is too busy and stuff. You've always spent like hundreds of thousands on tickets. So anyway, back to the. I don't know, I guess I could talk a little bit more. Nah, I want to talk about that later because like I want to go more in depth. So on this side you have red Turbo, red Zeo, black Dino Thunder. Interesting because you have two reds, and they put two reds on this side. I'm not saying it's inconsistent, but it was put there on the choice. Oh, okay, I see why they did it. They wanted to put the two big Mighty Morphin Tommy Rangers on one side, Ranger suits on one side, so that way, because Mighty Morphin was like this big legendary thing, and you have this like connected to the Thunderbolt and how it'll start with the Green Ranger and stuff, which is very interesting. Design. They probably the product developers probably debate a lot on how they exactly want to place this. It's like it is a very expensive toy now. Even when you bought it at New York Comic Con, it was only like $25. But yet, did I ever tell a story about how you get these toys? First off, you have to be there early in the morning, so you have to go in a line to get inside the Jacob Javits Center to even get into the line at Bandai to get a ticket to get to a lottery to go on a line. So you have to go online to get a ticket. I'm probably screwing this up a lot, but this will be good for humorous purposes. So you get on a line to get to New York Comic Con. So you hope that by the time you get there, you go on a line, and the line's still there, that the line doesn't run out, and you still get a place for the lottery to get this ticket, which you might not even win because you might not win the lottery to get on a line to buy the ticket, to buy the toy. You know what I mean? Anyway, no, you don't. But if you've been there, you know what I mean. Comment below. So that's pretty cool. Exclusive features. Exclusive. Limited Tommy Oliver Ranger key set. Metallic finish. There's a lot of polish in these keys, which I'll admit. And they look a lot better than the normal ones. Unlocks exclusive phrase and deluxe legendary morphin. That's very interesting. I haven't tried these yet. I don't know if anyone's going to try it. Unless you're like a professional toy buyer or like a child. Deluxe legendary morphin sold separately, which everyone knows. There's of course debate on whether the size of that morph is smaller than the Japanese Super Sentai one, but we'll get into that later. So again, it was really cool that they put all the Mighty Morphin on one side. I mean, they still do it here too, which is cool. I mean, there's debate like, would you want a left and the right, which is interesting, but it was interesting. They put the red on either side, which is interesting, and they put Tommy in the middle, which is a good choice. Okay, my review of what the keys look like. Very well polished. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. There's a lot of detail in this one, even though it's not show accurate, because before it was like this gold like paint on thing, where this like gold but it's like one color. It's like they used to have like a whole bunch of designs. Like I think there was like a star on there or something, like a shooting star on there. There's a little bit of an imprint. You can see on here. Sorry, the angle's not too good for this, but you can tell there's like an indent for the Power Ranger Zeo key. You can't see through it, but like it gives the illusion of it with that little imprint. And that red's like a very nice red. Like it doesn't look like it's been 2 years and it hasn't faded at all. Probably not only because I haven't touched it, but I think also because of the quality of the paint. I'm going. I don't know. I guess I'm going left to right, even though I probably should go in chronological order. But I want to save that for later. Yes, the Mighty White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, very show accurate. The colors are very accurate. There might be more indents for like, there might be more black lines for like the shoulder pads or something, but not a big deal. The middle thing is accurate to the power coin and everything in the show. The helmet is very detailed. Like, it's probably not show accurate, but it's probably as good as you can get to that. Like they put a lot of detail into that helmet. I'm gonna get to the Green Power Ranger one later. The Black Dino Thunder. Actually not that detailed. I thought it was pretty good before, but like they did not put a lot of detail into it like they did with the Zeo and the White Mighty Morphin, in my opinion. They have like a gold thing here so that it looks like he's wearing shoe pads. I mean boots. Same with the helmet. I mean that's what they really did. He doesn't have the armor like design like the. I guess none of them do, but it was a little bit better on the White Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Sorry for not putting the camera right. I mean, it's cool that they have the white neck cloth. The helmet has good design, I think. But yeah, it doesn't look too armory like the Black Dino Thunder Ranger should. The Red Turbo Ranger. I guess there was a lot of detail on the helmet. I mean, it wasn't. Car Ranger wasn't that funny of a series of a series anyway. Even with Turbo was a bit with like the end of the series. That yellow square in the middle is accurate to the show. It's not very muscular or anything, but he does have that little bit of a metallic gloss to him, which is pretty cool. I'm very disappointed. But finally, I'm very disappointed with this green Mighty Morphin Tommy Oliver Metallic-y. The shield looks. They put some effort into it, but like it doesn't look very show accurate and it doesn't look that cool. They could have put a lot more diamond designs on them, because like Mighty Morphin's all about the diamonds, as seen in the chests of all the Power Rangers of that season, except White Mighty Morphin. They add more details to it, but it made it look less accurate in my opinion. Like it looks like feathers for like maybe a Falcon Zord or something. It really doesn't make any sense to me. They put some effort in that helmet though, which looks very shiny and it looks like a face. Like I wonder if they had molds for the helmets. Before I forget, in case you didn't remember, they do put the seasons of the Rangers, even though you won't know which season. Like they'll put the series, but they won't tell you which season. Like this is season 1, season 2 and 3. This is season 1 and a couple 10 episodes into the second season. Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Down Thunder, Power Rangers Turbo, and they could have made them like really low res, but like that's really show accurate. The logo is just pretty cool, which I appreciate. And just to compare, like, just since I have it, like, I actually have another copy of the Ranger keys. I'm going to check, like, if the show accuracies are similar on both suits. Actually, the camera, that Mighty Morphin looks a little bit better. Well, the paint on that one looks a lot better on the Mighty Morphin green. I don't know if it's show accurate, but I don't know. They seem to be a little bit more polished. This is probably the Ranger key set I originally had. I'm guessing because it was on the bottom. The one looks a little bit shinier. I don't know what happened. So yeah, this set I'm a lot more impressed with. I don't know if you can tell. The red Zeal seems a little bit more less detail in this one, I think. I don't know, the turbo just looks lame, but it never really had that good of a color. This one seems a little bit bulkier to me, in my opinion. I don't know if you can tell. The paint on this is not as good on this one. Maybe it's because it's lower, I can't see it too well. Like, it's nice close to me. Oh, it's cool this one has the Dino Thunder logo on it. But yeah, I have two of these legendary Tommy Oliver key sets, so I figured I'd show you guys. Alright, that ends my second review of the Tommy Oliver Ranger keys. Hope you enjoyed.